Hello lovelies, this is just a very quick note up front because I know we've got a lot of new subscribers, so thank you very much for joining in and welcome. If you are here for knitting content, you won't see much. If the heading on the episode is not quite enough distance, that's my weekly vlog, life, the universe and everything, to which of course the answer is 42. And just kind of, if I go anywhere and can take you with me, those sorts of things. And if it says not quite enough yarn, that will be the monthly podcast, so last weekend of the month, and that will be all the craft stuff. So you're more than welcome to watch both, but I just wanted to make that clear. If you're here for the yarny stuff, then you're not going to see a lot of it on this episode. But welcome, stay a while. We're all friends here, I hope. Cheers. Good morning, lovelies. Now, if I was Mars from Hey Brownbury, I'd be saying, it's podcast day, it's podcast day. And she has such joy. I'm like, it's podcast day. Have I got everything I need? Am I panicking? Probably. So yes, it is podcast day, it's Saturday. Two things I've got to do this morning. One is a COVID test, because I reported the symptoms of my headache last week. They've invited me to take a test, so I'm going to do that. That then goes in the post box. And podcasts, so I've got to edit and finish recording, other way around, and get stuff done. Hello lovelies. That last bit of footage got cut short because someone arrived that I know, and it wouldn't surprise them that I'm talking to myself. It might surprise them that I'm filming it. So I was talking about Mars. It must feel like this vlog is sponsored by Mars because I talked about her right at the beginning. But yeah, she put up a video for a different type of grafting called the Finchley graft. Yeah, it is Finchley. And I haven't tried it yet. It looks interesting. It has fewer steps than the Kitchener graft that most of us, I think, probably have used in the past. So it may well be worth looking at. So the link will be below if that's of interest. It's an odd year, as we know. And I'll be back in a moment. And it would appear that everyone has been sorting out stuff. Now, last year I took a funeral for the aunt of some friends of mine. And yeah, lovely lady, very sad. That's my job, as we know. And then I had a message a little while ago saying that they're sorting out her stuff. And would I like some yarn? I would like to stress, and I made a point of stressing this when I was talking about it at Knit Night as well, at no point in my interviews and meetings with family do I say, oh, well, they're a knitter. What's happening to their stuff? That doesn't happen. Does not happen at all. But they very kindly thought of me. So a few balls of yarn in here. I'll go through it in detail in the monthly vlog. But we've got some baby yarn, we've got some king cole, we've got some sock yarn, we've got a couple of Bergère de France, and a few unlabelled balls there as well, and quite a pretty little bag. So thank you to them. I've also been told there may be 2 other lots of yarn coming my way through, sadly, similar circumstances. People are sorting out folks' houses and yeah, and rather than throw them out, they're throwing them in my direction. So that's extremely kind of everyone. So yes, I will. I was getting through a lot of yarn. I'd bought a lot this year, which, you know, I hadn't done previously for a couple of years. And I was getting through a lot of yarn, and I keep a tally of yarn used versus yarn acquired. And I was going right over on the yarn used pile, list, total. And I think it's kind of heading back the other way. And this is my sorry not sorry face. Yeah, so it's Thursday evening. Fairly quiet week. Weather hasn't been that exciting. Not that the weather makes the week exciting or not, but no, it has been a quiet week. Yeah, so just loads of work stuff. It's not massively busy at the moment, which of course is good for everyone else, because the nature of my work is if I'm busy, other people are sad. But yeah, it's kind of steady and chugging along, so that's where we are. Hello lovelies, another Friday, another week gone. Time is flying. I've already been to the supermarket this morning, got in and out quick. Highlight of my day has been buying a new iron. Rock and roll. And on the box of the iron it says, you know, it has all these steam functions and it does this, it does that. I just want an iron that can cope with being knocked off the ironing board more than 3 times. 3rd time always does something to it. Yes, I know you shouldn't knock an iron onto the floor, but that's not the point. This is the way we live, and the item should work for how we live now. So yes, that's as exciting as it gets around here. It's, what is it, 20 to 1 as I'm recording this. I have a work-related visit this afternoon, and then that's it. I've had a bit of cast-on-itis. I've got lots of craft patterns on the go, and most of them are quite big projects. There's the blanket that my friend gave me the yarn. There's some garments. So I've gone back to my rota system, where I'll do something one evening and then the next, so that I don't overdo one project and get fed up with it, and nor do I completely forget another project and kind of get fed up with not knowing what I'm doing. So that's my plan for the moment. Also included in that rota will be some small projects, because I've got some baby things to make, so hopefully that will keep the interest there. And with the small projects there'll be that gratification of finishing something, so fingers crossed that will work. I have these plans, I do them for a while, they work for a while, when they stop working I try something else. I mean, that's just life, isn't it? So I think it's quite a short video this week. It's because not much has happened, I'm afraid. But I hope you're all well. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. How's your week been? I hope you're all okay. Going by the news reports, weather has calmed. So I hope everyone's safe and well and didn't experience too much damage and can get things back to normal as quickly as possible. Yeah, it's been a bit hairy, but hopefully that will be it now. Fingers crossed. So I hope you're all keeping safe. We're heading into another weekend and nothing specific planned. Just sort of pottering around the house. In a couple of weeks' time we're having our kitchen worktops replaced, so next weekend we need to empty out the kitchen cupboards so that there's room for the guy to work. So I may have a bit of a sort of preliminary tidy this weekend, bit of a sort out to work out if there's stuff that we need to kind of put into storage in the cellar because we don't use it, or possibly even donate because we don't use it, and just have a bit of a work out what we've got kind of session. That might be handy before we try and pile it all up on the dining table to get it out of the way. Yeah, just general stuff. And, you know, I should imagine for folks who've been through horrible destructive weather, just general normal stuff would be quite welcome, so I'm not ungrateful. Take care everyone, thank you so much for being here, thank you for watching, look after yourselves, and I'll see you next week. Cheers, bye bye.